Hi there, thanks for clicking on my video. This is just a quick comparison between Naya Paperie and Spek. They're two different planner companies. They both do custom planners, they both do ready-made planners as well. And before I start, I'm just going to say sorry about the lighting. It is a little more warm toned than I'd like because I'm having to use flash, and also sorry about the static on this microphone because it's been like that for a while now. I need to get the phone repaired or a new phone, and if it's wobbling a bit, it's just I don't use a tripod at the moment. So anyway, this is an Naya Paperie personal size binder. It's not a custom. I've got this on the ready to ship page on their website. Have it a custom from them before. I've done a video on that, so if you want to go and look, you can check that out on my channel. This one from Spek is a custom. However, I chose the most basic layout and I didn't add anything different to it other than stiffener. That's something I'll talk about in a minute. So size wise, pretty similar. This one is a bit narrower and taller, and this one is shorter and wider. I'm just gonna, so you can see that it's got about a centimetre in length difference and probably half a centimetre in width. Like I said, I've not had the Spek widened or anything. This is in Nubuck Blush, which is a Nubuck, kind of like a suede. This mark didn't come on it. I got a bit of a mark on it. You can only really see it when the flash is on. I will just move up my paracetamol box. This is in Milkshake Goat. I believe it's a goat leather. They're both very, very similar. This is a little bit lighter, but essentially they're both kind of pale, cool toned pinks. I believe Naya Paperie had a similar leather called Strawberry Latte, but isn't available anymore. Anyway, opening them up, well, looking at the straps first. The strap length is about the same, but I think that this one is like stuffed full, which is why it looks a bit tight. Fastening wise, you can kind of see the cap of the popper with this one. I know that's a thing with kind of most Naya Paperie planners. You can see that popper cap. I'm not that bothered by it. I know quite a few people might not like that, but I'm not bothered. This one, you can't see the popper cap at all. And they're both, this one's a bit of a chunkier clasp, but not by much. This one has squared off corners, which I do prefer. This one has got rounded corners. It was extra to get square corners, so I didn't pay for it. This one technically, as I say, is technically a custom, but I didn't get anything extra done to it, just because I wanted to keep it as cheap as possible. So if you open them up, they both have kind of similar layouts, so well, not really similar at all, are they? I'm getting confused between a different kind of EDS planner, the ready-made one. This has 2 pockets, 6 card slots, a bigger card slot. I'll just move that. In the back, it's got 1 pocket there, and then a pocket in the side. That's not a pocket, that's just a seam. And the Naya Paperie one has 1 pocket there, 1 pocket there, secretarial pocket, which I'm not a massive fan of, but as I said, this was ready to ship. It wasn't custom, so I didn't design anything. Then it's got a pocket in the back there, and then 3 card slots there. So they're kind of different pocket layouts. If I'm honest, I prefer the pocket layout to this one. This one is more expensive. I'll discuss prices at the end. Stitching wise, I have to say that there is quite a remarkable difference between the stitching. So don't know if you can see, the VDS stitching is very even, straight lines, you know, very, very good stitching, including on the strap as well, very good stitching. Whereas this is, it's nice, but it's a lot kind of more amateur stitching wise. It's hard to see because I've stuffed the planner so full, but it's not that evenly stitched. It kind of goes wider towards this end. And then on the strap, again, it's got that little flaw there, and the stitching isn't super even. Another difference between them, which isn't a bad thing, it's just a difference, is they both have 30mm rings, but this has a 25mm back plate, so it's a lot slimmer, if you can see what I mean. And this one, even though it's stuffed full, you can still tell it's got the big 30mm back plate, which is a lot wider in comparison, but you don't really see it because I've put so much in this one. Another thing is the leather thickness on this one is very uniform. This is a Spek. It's all the same thickness all the way around, despite the pocket layouts. This one is a bit different. It's very, very thin. I don't know if you can see, but see these leather corners kind of bend forward because they're so thin. And then on the bottom, it's thicker, a lot thicker, because the pocket's been sewn on, if you can see that. So yeah, they are similar but pretty different at the same time. Price difference, this one, as I say, it was ready made, so I don't know what it would cost to get a custom one done, but I think it was about £72, and then postage on top. It was less than £100 all in. And I'll have to double check this one, and I will write it below, but because it technically was a custom, even though I didn't design anything on it at all or do any extras, I think it was less than 200, but I think it might have been about 130, 140. I will double check though, don't take that as don't take that as truth until you've seen what I've written below. Another thing is stiffener. So when I got this Spek, I asked for full stiffener. That's the only custom I did. It doesn't cost any money to ask for full stiffener. And when I got it, I was really, really disappointed. I'll show you what I mean. Full stiffener is, in my eyes, that means when you open it, it tries to shut itself and it's very rigid. A bit like a Filofax, Metropole, or a Finsbury, if you've ever read one of them. But as you can see, and I haven't really used this that much, as you can see, it's not, rigid it's not rigid at all. It lies completely flat. It even starts to hang down, which it does more when you put inserts in, which to me was really, really disappointing. I was hoping it would have it. They said they put full stiffener in, and I can feel the cardboard inside it, but it's just so floppy, which was really disappointing. Like, you can bend it over like that, no problem, and it flops down without much effort. So that disappointed me. This one's not got any stiffener in it at all, and I'd say, it's maybe a little bit more floppy than the Spek. Bear in mind that's got a lot of inserts pulling it down too. Yeah, it's floppy, but I knew this didn't have stiffener to begin with, so that's fine. Whereas this was supposed to have full stiffener. I can see it's still a bit stiffer than that one, but it's not good. That's one of the things that disappointed me about it. It's a lovely planner, but that is not what I would call full stiffener, but that's just me. So anyway, two different planners, very similar but very different too, and let me know which one you like the most. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.